You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Elvis, they're in the building.
Whoa,
there they are.
Look at him right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was 36 years ago today that the king of rock and roll died, Elvis Presley, and we've got a cool show lined up today.
That's
we've got
right,
some Elvises on here. Hey, and that's not all we've got. Let me show you what's going on over here from Lulu's Cafe right here in Myrtle Beach.
Elvis's
you see it?
favorite dish
there
there, peanut butter and bananas.
Fried, baby, fried. So we're really putting on a good show today, so you're going to love that. And we already have a sandwich right here. We have one. So while we're looking at this sandwich, why don't we
check on the weather?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Try this. We got to try it.
Unfortunately, not a great-looking weather day out there. Rain showers moving in along the Grand Strand. We've seen steady rain along the I-95 corridor, where west of 95 was mainly dry yesterday. You've seen more of the rain today, but the Grand Strand now getting in the action with some light to moderate rain moving on through, and it looks like that'll be the case straight on in through the rest of the afternoon. Periodic rain showers staying with us. Still expecting a good soaking at times across the I-95 corridor along the Grand Strand. Occasional showers still staying with us even into the evening area-wide. A 70% chance for rain out there. Cloudy and cool when you're not seeing those rain showers. Only at 73 now in Myrtle Beach, 70 in Georgetown, 72 in Conway. That 77 in North Myrtle Beach won't last long once those showers move on in. And you can see the areas that have been stuck underneath the rain aren't even into the 70s yet, and you may not even get there this afternoon across the border belt areas. We'll forecast a high of the mid-70s, but if you see the persistent rain, you may not even see 71 degrees this afternoon. Scattered showers out there, cloudy and cool as mentioned, upper 70s for your highs. Now, over the weekend, this front down to the south and these impulses will continue to ride right along that front, keeping us with periods of rain, especially on Saturday, seeing our best chance for rain. Sunday, rain chances come down just a little bit, but still a decent chance for a few scattered showers out there. Now, Monday, Tuesday, that's when we start talking more typical summertime weather in the forecast for us, with the afternoon and evening thunderstorms, a little more heat and a little more humidity. But upper 70s to low 80s, certainly a little more early autumn-like out there today and tomorrow, especially with the cloudy skies. We do see summer-like heat coming back, though, around 90 by the middle of next week.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Jason Classwell, morning anchor for WPDE News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Horry County released the after-action report for the Windsor Green Fire, where they say improvements need to be made for when another catastrophe hits our area. Plus, adult obesity in the U.S. still isn't budging, according to the latest government survey. South Carolina adults rank top of that list, but what about children? We'll take a look. And rain, go away. Your weekend forecast and more is tonight on WPDE News Channel 15.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're just enjoying a peanut butter and banana sandwich. I have to tell you, this is absolutely delicious. Yes, this is so good.
When I was in Memphis, we did a feature on Elvis out there. It's been about 15 years ago, and we went to Elvis Presley restaurant, and that's what I ordered.
All right.
Unbelievable. This
well,
is great.
Thank you to Lulu's Cafe for bringing that in. This is delicious. Oh, my goodness.
Lulu's is located down on 1903 Ocean Boulevard. A great place. They're open 24 hours a day during the summer. And look at the layout. We got peanut butter and banana fried, baby.
Yeah. We are celebrating the life of Elvis
That's
today.
Right. 36 years ago today now. People always wonder, how would Elvis look today? Well, that's a good question. How would he look today?
I don't know. He would be 78 years old right now, right? Today?
That's right. He would. And these are just some pictures that we found that people are saying how Elvis would look. All right, there's one. That one's that's very generous. You know, that's better. That looks a little better. 78 years old, Elvis, right there. And this one here now, Elvis has had a rough time on that one, buddy. I'm telling you, they did hard on that one. Whoever projected that one. Wow. That's pretty tough. Who knows what Elvis would look like? But up until about 10 years ago, I really thought Elvis was on that island with John F. Kennedy. But we did find out Elvis is really dead.
Yes.
But we miss you. And right here, you see it right here? I want to show you this. It's up close. You know what it is. It's called TCB, the lightning bolt. That's right, and I've got it on, and that's for Elvis today. It's called Taking Care of Business. There it is.
There it is.
There it is, right there.
I'll tell you what, Elvis made such an impact on so many people's lives. I mean, just think about it, and think about how many tribute artists there are nowadays, and we have several on our show today,
right.
and he was just an amazing artist.
And it was, he was born in, where he was born?
Mississippi?
Tupelo, Mississippi. That's right. January the 8th, 1935. I think that's right. Right, guys? 1935. Yeah, that's what it was. So the king of rock and roll was there, and it's just amazing. And later on, we're going to do picture of the day. That we're going to have a picture of the day that we're going to show. We're going to show Eddie Miles. I covered Eddie Miles when J.D. Sumner of the Stamps was singing with him. And we're going to show some video of that a little later on for a picture of the day. So it's an Elvis day, everybody.
That's right. And speaking of video, I think we have a little special video.
Oh, yeah, we do. Let me tell you, this was put together. I did this show 15 years ago, went to Vegas, and I was working for another station, of course. But it's a great little feature. And now look at me, because I look totally different. I had dark hair, and I was a lot bigger. Let's check it out. We're in Memphis, Tennessee, just outside of Graceland. Right here, the king of rock and roll lived here from 1957 to 1977 when he died. This place was built in 1939, and in 1861 to 1865, this used to be a plantation farm, and the man named it Graceland. And since that time, well, it's history. Elvis bought it in 1957. The YMCA was trying to buy this place at the same time Elvis was, but Elvis outbid him by $35,000. He paid $100,000 for Graceland. Today, it takes about $500,000 a year to operate Graceland. But just outside of Graceland, and a historical marker out front of Graceland that's talking about Elvis, Aaron Presley, a little bit about him, where he was born, and a little history of this area. But one of the most unique things about this is, right here in front of Graceland, this long fence, everybody comes here from all over the world to sign their name on here. And once a year, it's sandblasted, and it starts all over again.
Disney's Infinity video game system goes on sale Sunday, combining collectible figures with on-screen play. It's Disney's best shot at reviving its unprofitable interactive unit, and it pits Disney against the Skylanders game from Activision Blizzard. With Infinity, players set plastic characters from Pirates of the Caribbean or monsters on top of their game. They appear on the screen and they can interact. The first time Disney's put characters from different movies together in a game. The game connects to PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the Wii U. They expect to hear a lot about it. GameStop and Toys R Us, for example, have space dedicated to displays. And on this day, we find out that Samsung will unveil its wristwatch-like smartphone next month. Bloomberg is also told that Sony will introduce a smartphone featuring imaging technology developed for its cameras and ultra-high-def TVs. We're told we'll see each of these on September 4th, 6 days before the expected introduction of the next iPhone. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
Mic check, count to 5, Jeff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's good?
Check.
Count
Mic
to
check,
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sit it behind you. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's a tribute to Elvis today. It's 36 years ago that the king of rock and roll died, and we've got some Elvises with us.
That's right. We have Jeff, also known as King Shazam, and we have Alex over here, young and old, with us today.
Thank you very much.
I knew that was coming. All right, I got to ask you guys, let's go. Let's ask Jeff first. What's your favorite Elvis song?
I like Little Sister.
Little Sister?
Yes, that's
that
one
is
of my
very
favorites.
unusual, really.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Now, how long have you been doing Elvis?
Right on 7 years now, dressing out.
Uh-huh.
I think I sang my first Elvis song about 15 years ago on one of the famous cruise boats. And
How many outfits you got?
I have 7, and I have a couple of the puffy sleeve shirts and all. So, in all, I probably have 9 or 10 different outfits.
All right, now. Alex is young. I mean, he's a young Elvis.
He's a young Elvis, yeah.
All right, Alex. Now, how long have you been doing Elvis?
4 years.
4 years?
Yes.
Now, you were not even born when Elvis, before he died.
Not even close.
Not even close to it. Now, what made you want to do Elvis?
My mom loved Elvis.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I grew up with Elvis. That's the music I listened to when I grew up. So it just stuck with me, I guess.
Oh, nice. So you already knew all the songs and everything then, yeah.
What's your favorite song?
Way Down, recorded in the Jungle Room.
That's right.
That's
it was in the Jungle
man.
Room.
Yeah.
It sure was. That's a great song. All right, now, if I asked you to do a little bit of one of the songs that you do, let me hear one of yours, Jeff. Just a couple of notes here. Give me something.
Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Kiss me once or twice.
All right. Alex?
You want to hear Way Down?
Way Down, baby.
Babe, you're getting closer, the lights are going dim, the sound of your breathing has made the mood I'm in.
Way down.
Way down.
Right. And I noticed you all have these matching
everybody has
TCB.
I'm out of the loop. I need
to take care of business.
Got to get the TCB. Now, when you go out to Memphis, Elvis, the Lisa Marie's got it on the tail, and it's all over. Elvis had that. And that was his thing.
What's the best thing about performing as Elvis?
You become more aware as you get on into more performances how eclectic the worldwide, age, all ethnicities, everyone. He performed for many famous different audiences, but just the whole world just really related to him.
It does. I mean, Alex, your thoughts on it?
My favorite thing about performing is, making people smile. They come up to me and tell me, I loved Elvis, you took me back to when I was young and I had fun and all that, and that's what I like to do.
And I'm sure a lot of these women are like, I love you,
yeah.
because you are Elvis to them at that moment in time when you are out there on stage.
You walk out there, you are Elvis to them.
All right, one other, your favorite Elvis movie?
I'd say the Aloha.
From Hawaii, the special he did.
Yeah,
great show.
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas, one of my favorite shows too, but I like Follow That Dream, one of my favorite, and Loving You, two of his great movies. We got more Elvises coming up.
We
the
do.
Peanut butter from Lulu's is unbelievable.
Yeah, and you can get that there all the time.
That's right.
So, it's open 24 hours
there you go. And the chefs
now.
over there working them up. We're going to have people over there, and they're going to, Cherie, he is making some more. Look at him.
It is
wow.
delicious.
Peanut butter is on the menu today, and I know everybody's going to be knocking down the door as soon as we get out of here. Give me one of those sandwiches. Stay with us. Elvis is still in the building. We'll be back with more.
Fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches, Elvis's favorite. Compliments of Lulu's Cafe here today. And you can get those at Lulu's Cafe anytime.
That's right.
They are delicious.
He is unbelievable over there making up this stuff. We got a peanut butter sandwich for everybody, okay?
Good. Alrighty. Man, I can't wait.
Can't wait. We got more Elvises. We've got, let's see, hold on, let me get this right. Ron Shackelford and Ron Nichols over here.
That's correct.
Right. Instead of an old and young, we have an old. Okay.
Old and old.
All right, Ron, we're going to start with you a little bit now. Talk about how did this all come about with you doing Elvis impersonation?
Well, I grew up with Elvis, but my wife gave me a surprise party in '04 and brought in a tribute artist from Idaho.
Yeah.
And I sang with him a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then I took him to the airport the next day, and he said, "You got to start doing this."
Huh.
So you started.
So I started doing it. I had to get rid of the blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
My wife worked for a college in Maryland, and they hired me for a lot of things, and then it just escalated.
Oh, okay. Now, what's your favorite Elvis song?
Suspicious Minds, Don't Be Cruel. There's so many of them.
Oh, I know it. And your favorite movie?
Loving You.
Mine too, man. Give me a little high five on that, Ron.
All right.
That's good. Let me go over to Ron now and talk to Ron. Ron, how did you get into the business?
Well, it started as a Halloween party.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what I was going to be, so I went down to 3rd Avenue and Myrtle Beach at the costume store and rented an Elvis costume. And all of a sudden, the people at the party goes, "Elvis is in the house. Why don't he sing a song?" So it did. And then I ended up at Dick's Last Resort doing Elvis one time and got beat by a 6-year-old child. But I won. I beat out all the adults, but a 6-year-old child beat me. And I said, I'll never do that again against animals and kids. No way.
No. That's right. Now, what's your favorite Elvis song?
I think Can't Help Falling in Love.
Oh, great, from the motion picture Blue Hawaii.
That was the song that my wife and I danced to at our wedding, and so that's my favorite.
That's one I play for my wife a lot, too. That's one I'd like to play for my wife. All right. Your favorite movie?
Probably Love Me Tender, just as the original.
Love Me Tender, the original. It was going to be called the Reno Brothers.
It was.
And,
that's correct.
Elvis's manager changed it to Love Me Tender because he had a brand new song coming out. and he wanted to do it. It's the only motion picture Elvis was killed in.
That's right.
That's right. You didn't know I knew that, did you? All right,
you know everything about
I want to
Elvis.
ask you one other question. I want to give me a little bit of your favorite song. All right, you ready? Give me one of them. Just give me some of them.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Don't you know? All right, Ron, give me yours quick.
Wise men say all their fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Thank you.
I love that
Thank you very
song.
much. 1962, Blue Hawaii. Boy, we got a lot of Elvises coming up here. This is just an amazing show. We got a lot more stuff coming up. We're going to ask them some trivia maybe.
Yeah, and you know, there's
singing.
a fan club too, so if you're an Elvis fan, well, stay tuned because we'll let you know how you can join that fan club yourself.
That's right. All that's coming up, and we're going back and get another peanut butter sandwich. Who ate the rest of my sandwich?
I think it was you.
All right, we're back. We're remembering Elvis 36 years ago today that he died. And there's a fan club. Elvis fan clubs all over the world.
That's right, and there's one right here along the Grand Strand, and Ann is with us to tell us a little bit about the Elvis fan club.
Elvis fan club of Myrtle Beach Grand Strand is what we call ourselves. We go up and down the Grand Strand from Little River, or actually up in Wilmington at times, all the way down to Murrells Inlet and Georgetown. We just move up and down. We meet at different restaurants. We have our mini Elvi. It's really Elvis's, but it's fun to say Elvi. And they perform. We even have a Marilyn Monroe that shows up sometimes because, I mean, after all, Elvis attracted the best.
Yeah.
That's right.
You guys do a lot of events, a lot of fundraisers, but
Yes,
how did this all come about?
Well, we are from Charlotte. In the Charlotte area, Jeff, my husband, King Shazam, and I were members of 3 Elvis fan clubs in that area. There's one in Albemarle, one in Indian Trail, called Elvis Fan Club of the Carolinas, and one in Matthews Mint Hill, and they were just great organizations. We met some of our very best friends there. I mean, good people. And so when we decided to move to the beach, I got in touch with Elvis Presley Enterprises and said, where do I go to my Elvis club? And they said, you want to go to Wilmington?
That was it?
Now, you want to go to Charleston? You want to go to Columbia? And I said, I'm going to Myrtle Beach. And they said, we don't have one there. So I said, send me the papers. You're going to have one. And we do. And it's great fun, family entertainment. We do get to raise money for good causes. Thoroughly enjoy all of it. And our guys contribute.
It's great. Now, how can somebody wants to get in there? How can they get in? How can they join Elvis Fan Club?
If you want to join, you don't have to join. You can just come.
You can just come
and attend. But if you do want to join, it's a whole $10 a year.
Wow. Okay.
Break the bank right there.
Yeah, yeah. And you can be a member and help support us, and we do appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what? If you have some old stuff at home, too, I mean, you guys have some amazing pictures and all that kind of stuff that people have donated to the Elvis Fan Club. So get in touch with them or go out and meet them out and have some fun. And we need to go get Cecil another sandwich because you ate it all, didn't you?
Coming back, we're talking to the man that's cooking all of these. I'm telling you, I mean, we got to find out. Somebody ate mine. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I'm over here with Sharif. He's from Lulu's, right? How long have you been cooking?
For about 11 years now.
And you're a chef?
Yes.
Where are you from originally?
Originally from Morocco.
All right, I got to ask you, have you ever eaten one of these?
Absolutely.
Y'all serve this on the menu, don't you?
Absolutely.
Lulu's?
They're delicious.
They're open 7 days a week in the summertime, 24 hours, and, you know, all year long they're open, so you got to go check one out. And that's mine, okay?
You got it.
All right, let's go with Amanda.
All right, yeah. Well, I know you guys all want to eat a banana and peanut butter sandwich, but you got to earn it first.
Wait. All right.
So let's hear a song.
All right.
All right. Hit it.
Wise men say, Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love?
All right. Thank you, guys. You
I
did
think
good.
that earns you
Thank
all
y'all
a
so much for
sandwich.
being
Very
with us.
nice.
Everybody remember, today is 36 years ago, as the king of rock and roll, Elvis died. So if you've got a chance today, listen to some Elvis music. Reminisce. Think about him, because there's a lot of people out there that grew up with Elvis.
That's right. And
I'm
so
sorry,
many
you weren't
people
around
remember.
then,
I
but
wasn't, but you know.
Yeah. But
Everybody knows who Elvis is.
That's right.
And everybody appreciates
Eddie Miles.
him.
I want to show you a picture. This is our picture of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Eddie Miles. Talk about a great Elvis now. He did a show with J.D. Sumner. J.D. Sumner died here at the beach, and he was just finished doing a show with him, and it was great to get.
And I tell you what, Elvis lives on and on forever. Thank you guys all for joining us. Have a good one.
Have a good one.